That brings me to what I wanted to say to you. I really didn't know what I wanted to say to you. But I thought I should deal with the Mahdi, the Messiah, the Son of Man. Now, all Muslims in this audience, whether you are considered Orthodox or followers of the Nation of Islam, you know that there is a prophecy, not only from the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, but that which is written in the Quran of the coming of the Mahdi. In the sayings of the Prophet, he said the Mahdi would break the cross, kill the swine. He would set down every tyrant. Man, that's something. You may have a cross somewhere, you could break it. And you may see a pig somewhere and shoot it. But don't stand up and say you the Mahdi. Not until you can set down every tyrant. And naturally, after setting down every tyrant, he has to set up what the Muslims call the kingdom of Islam. A nation wherein all may find peace, freedom, justice, and equality, and that is called in the Quran the hereafter. And the Quran tells the Muslims you should strive for the life of the hereafter, for that is the ultimate goal, the ultimate struggle, the ultimate journey of a Muslim is to get into the hereafter. That place where there is no vain discourse. Nobody talking about I, seeking vain things. But everywhere you look, you see peace, peace, peace. Also, the Quran says, that is at rest, well pleased, and well pleasing. That's the journey that we're on. It's not the pilgrimage to Mecca. It's the pilgrimage from death to oneness with God. The Hajj to Mecca is a sign. That's all it is. Mecca is a sign, and that's all it is. The Quran says Mecca is a sign. The Kaaba is a sign. Well, then stop wasting time at the sign. Go to what the sign is pointing to. I don't mean you shouldn't go to the sign, because the sign is where we need to go to get refuel to go to where the sign is pointing. But too many of us have stopped at the sign and start worshiping the kiswa, pulling on the kiswa, or the veil that covers the Kaaba. But all of that is a sign. A golden door that when you go in it, which they were going to take me in it one of those years, but my son's house burned down while we were in Egypt preparing to go to Saudi, and they were going to take me inside the Kaaba. I knew I wasn't going to find Allah sitting up in there. The Kaaba is a house of stone that represents a nation. Really represents you. Black stone, black people. Wait. Clap. You can clap if you want. But I really want you to think. You are the true house of God. But it's unfortunate that the house is corrupted, full of idols. The house of God. This is it. There ain't no house of stone, no cathedral, no mosque built by the hands of man that is greater than the house built by the Lord of the world. But the house is not filled with the right thing. It has been defiled. It has idols in it. Many gods, that a pantheon of gods that we worship. Who you worship, brother? Well, what you mean who I worship? I worship the Lord. Lord who? Lord Calvert, Lord Shenley, Lord J&B, Lord Reefer, Lord Sex, Lord Freak, Lord Bootylicious. What is it that you worship? You full of idols. You polytheistic. We are. This is why you can go to the soothsayer. Now look, can you tell me my future here? I got some money. Well, hell, if you look at the soothsayer, if somebody knew their future, they wouldn't be where they are. They would be able to tell their own future. But you got to go and give them some money, read some tea leaves. You superstitious? You working roots? How close are we to New Orleans? I had a young lady once from New Orleans come up in my office in New York, telling me how she gonna work some roots to get me. Well, she ain't got enough roots in her store to get me. You can't make me do a damn thing that I don't want to do. We have a pantheon of gods. But the power that is within us can be released when we worship God alone. Alone. And recognize that he has no associates and no partners. That he is God all by himself. Then his spirit comes in the house. And it begins to throw the idols out. As Paul said, you become lively stones. Each stone, every human being bonded to the next one who has the indwelling spirit of God. Then you become the agents of Allah. You didn't hear me.
Yes, sir.
The Quran uses the soft pronoun we. It said, had we wished